What is your name and what is your role at Kirkcaldy Central Mosque?
My name is Mansoor Mahmood and I'm the imam at Kirkcaldy Central Mosque.
Can you tell us a little bit about your educational background and how you became the imam?
My initial training took place at Al-Azhar University in Cairo. I completed an honours degree in Quranic exegesis, which in simple terms is scriptural commentary, and it trains you on how to comment on the Quran in the best possible manner. I spent 5 years at the university, after which I came back and completed a 1-year course in contextual Islamic studies and leadership. After that, I also did a diploma in education, which was a PGDE course, and also a course in healthcare chaplaincy. And I felt that these courses were essential for me to be the best I could at delivering my duties as imam at Kirkcaldy Central Mosque.
What type of activities take place in the mosque?
We have the core daily activities, so we have the 5 daily prayers that take place every single day from before sunrise right up until after sunset. We also have daily religious education classes for children from the ages of 5 up until 16 and sometimes beyond. We also do many community events. We've had 2 open days for the local community to come and see some of the activities that we do. We've also had the local hospital come in and conduct seminars on healthy eating and healthy living. We've also had scout groups come in to earn their faith badge. We have them regularly coming in. We've had the Fife elderly group come in, and we've had various other community groups that come and visit the mosque.
What does your role as an imam include?
So the daily activities that take place in the mosque, my job is to supervise and head these activities. So I lead the 5 daily prayers. I also lead the Friday prayer and deliver a sermon every Friday. I'm also one of the teachers as part of a team of teachers here at Kirkcaldy Central Mosque to teach children. I also deliver introductions to the activities that take place for community members that come in to visit. I liaise with the local council, with the local police, with the fire department, with the local hospitals, with their spiritual care teams. Any community work that is conducted in relation to the mosque, I supervise that and I'm involved in that.
Can you show us some specific features of the mosque?
So we have the imam's prayer mat, which is here at the front, and the imam will stand there to lead the prayer, whilst the congregation will stand behind him. And if you can see on the floor here, we've got markings. This is due to COVID-19, that we've had to have 2-meter distance between each member of our congregation. So they'll stand in these rows behind the imam. The imam will lead the prayer and the congregation will then follow the imam in that prayer. We also have, this is one of the main features of the masjid. This is called the mimbar or the pulpit, as said in English, and it's used on a Friday only, and it's only the imam who is authorized to sit on this to deliver the sermon. So one sermon is performed in English, which will be done on the podium here, and then the very traditional sermon, which is conducted in Arabic, will be conducted with the imam either sitting on top seat here to deliver the sermon, or he can sit on the second step. And this was traditionally done so that the voices were projected to the back of the hall. And at the moment we don't need that because we've got speaker systems, but we do value our tradition. So we've kept this tradition alive, and you'll see this in the majority of the mosques where the imams will be sitting on the pulpit on a Friday delivering their lectures. We also have various forms of calligraphy on the wall. It's not recommended to have pictures on the wall because we're not allowed to pray with any pictures. Our focus should be on God. So the calligraphy that we have here These are the 99 names or the 99 attributes of God written in Arabic and then transliterated here at the bottom. And some of them you'll have the names of God as Ar-Rahman, which means the most merciful, or Al-Malik, meaning the king, or Ar-Razak, meaning the provider, or Al-Hamid, the one who is praised, or Al-Qadir, the one who is able to do anything. And we have this at the front just to remind us that our focus is completely upon God. If you have a look around the hall here, you will realize that there's minimum furniture. The only thing we have are chairs, and they're normally used for the congregation who are unable to perform their prayer standing up. Part of the prayer is to go into the bowing position and the prostration, where your head touches the floor, and also then sitting down. So for people that have difficulty doing this, they're allowed to sit on chairs. Other than that, everybody sits on the floor. Even if we have meals, a plastic wrapper is put on the floor and people sit down and then share meals whilst they're at the mosque.
How did the pandemic affect the activities of the mosque?
So when we went into lockdown on the 23rd of March, all activities were suspended indefinitely. That included the 5 daily prayers, it included the religious education classes, it included the Friday sermon, which is the most important prayer that we do throughout the week. These were suspended for a few months. When we reopened again, as you saw before, we had very strict measures, so people had to wear masks before coming in. Their temperature checked. This is currently happening now. Shoes are kept in bags. The shoe rack is closed off as well. Hands are sanitized, and the congregation is standing 2 meters apart. And they also register before they come into the mosque, so that we've got all the information for track and trace if they require it. We have one entrance and one exit. The cars are parked in the extended car park now rather than directly outside the mosque. This is to ensure that there's no congestion and that everybody is safe when they come in and when they're leaving for any of the prayers.
What are the Beacon Mosque Awards and how did you get nominated for them?
So the Beacon Mosque Awards were established in London 3 years ago, and they were established to recognize the work of imams, management and congregations, of how they're conducting themselves and what type of activities they're doing. So there's many categories that come underneath these awards. We have been very fortunate that we've been nominated 3 years in a row, so from its inception until now. And this year we were recognized for the COVID response that we did when the lockdown started. So we put up on our Facebook asking people that if they needed any help, especially if it was for food, they can contact us, and we had a surge of messages and calls. So we were delivering food packages throughout Fife every single day, and we did over 150 packages, or maybe double that actually, to over 150 families throughout the lockdown. That was then seen by the Beacon Mosque Awards on our Facebook page, and we got an email saying that you've been nominated in the category of the most impactful Imam Award, which I was nominated for organizing this with my team, and the awards will be then given on the 5th of December, so we eagerly await to see if we've won anything in that. I hope this video has been very beneficial to you, and it's given you a better insight into some of the activities that take place in a mosque. And we would like to say, offer you an invitation. You're more than welcome to come and visit the mosque whenever. I know that due to COVID restrictions it is slightly difficult, but the mosques are still open as long as the precautions are taken. So we look forward to visitors coming in and seeing some of the activities that take place here. Thank you very much for watching.